It's Thursday. Hi, honey.
Hello. Where's that bag that we're taking back?
So here we are, cleaning the garage. Getting lots of work done around the house. I'm going to switch so you can see the garage now. It actually looks a lot better than it did before. Yeah. This is better, believe it or not. But anyways, yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'll catch you back a bit. I've been having some issues with my mouth. We got some of that stuff that everybody recommended, that, what's it called again, honey?
Magic mouthwash.
Magic mouthwash. That stuff is crazy. It makes you feel like you got a shot from the dentist all over in your mouth. It's kind of cool, actually. But yeah, so we got the magic mouthwash. But I did find something out. My mouth doesn't hurt or anything like that. I don't have any problems. A little bit of problems only. If I don't eat pumpkin seeds. The pumpkin seeds, the fibers or whatever in it, just like poked inside of my mouth. They scrubbed inside of my cheeks. That's when it all starts, in my inside of my tongue. So if I don't eat pumpkin seeds, I'm fine. There's a little bit of irritation from like just rubbing up against my teeth and stuff. But with regular water, I'm able to just keep that from getting inflamed or whatever, or getting out of hand. So I think what's happening is that actually I just kind of already said what I think is happening. So
Russell's secretly blonde.
What else was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about something else really cool and important. We're cleaning the garage and getting stuff ready for a big garage sale that we're going to have. So other than that, you know, we're just not much.
Oh my God, look at my hair. I look like a
cool.
crazy wild woman.
I look like a crazy wild woman's husband. Yeah, a couple more things that I wanted to mention. One of them is that I keep getting the hiccups. Like, I'll get hiccups just out of the blue, and they'll last for like 5 or 10 minutes, sometimes longer than that. And they're very, like very aggressive hiccups. They're very violent hiccups. They're just kind of freaky. Oh, it's scary. Yeah, but I keep getting the hiccups. It's usually right around chemo time, right? Yeah, it's definitely chemo related.
To the chemo.
Yeah, definitely chemo related. And I also got a Detroit Lions hat. I think we already mentioned this. My aunt and my uncle bought me a Detroit Lions hat because no one in Phoenix sells Lions hats.
It was such a nice surprise.
Yeah, so the package came to the door. We had no idea what was going on or whatever. Went out there and yeah, that's great. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I love my Lions hat. It's perfect. It's I used to actually have a Lions hat like this about 20 years ago, exactly like this, except it had a gray bottom, and they actually had green bottom ones, but they were like $10 more for the green bottoms, and I bought the gray bottom. And now I got a green bottom 20 years later, so it's kind of funny.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I wore that hat for like 10 years. Anyways, thank you very much for the hat. So today, it's Thursday. I had my chemo on Monday, and then I had my pump taken off yesterday. I just want to give everybody an update. I'm doing really good. So I'm still having the mouth issues. So the mouth issue is that the inside of my mouth gets super raw, like after chemo and the day of chemo and for like a week after chemo. I had to be really careful with my mouth and what I eat. And here's my lovely wife who's been feeding me my delicious stuff in the morning.
Okay, so I just wanted to show you the magic mouthwash, and I found out the ingredients of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is Maalox, lidocaine, and Benadryl, which I find those very strange ingredients for mouthwash, but whatever. And you told him about that, right?
Not the ingredients and stuff. Yeah, I told him about.
Anyways, he got it. So yay. Thank you, everyone, for the suggestions.
For sure. That's another thing that I wanted to talk about, though, because, with the chemo and with the pump and with the steroids and with the pills and everything, we are putting so much chemicals into our bodies, us cancer victims. So I'm trying to cut down on as many chemicals as I can. And I know that this thing is full of chemicals. I mean, that's all it is chemical. The chemo and the pump and all that stuff, tons of chemicals, harsh chemicals. This is a heavy duty chemical right here, let me tell you. And our doctor said that they make this, they add a lot of different ingredients. These are made out of a lot of different things. Just the one that we have is maybe different from the one that you're familiar with. So yeah, I'm trying to cut down on the amount of different drugs and stuff that I'm putting into my body. For a long time, I was smoking pot. I would take my pills. I take pills 3 times a day. I take my morning pills and I take a puff of this. I take my lunch pills and I take a puff of this. I was taking it like a medicine. But what the funny thing is that when I used to smoke pot every day, I used to be a pothead. I'd smoke pot all day, and I stopped doing that when I was in the hospital and I quit smoking. I just quit everything. There was no sense in not doing it. So then I started doing this a little bit again with my medicine. I forgot what it was like to be that stoned. Yet I take a hit off of this and I'm paranoid. I'm introverted. I don't like it. So I've stopped taking this. I don't know if it actually has any benefits anyways. I just like it. But I know there was one benefit at least. Well, there was two, because it does give me kind of a mental reset. Kind of, it does something to my brain that I think is good. Sometimes I'll be angry about something and I just am angry over petty things. Deanna can tell you all about that. And I would take a hit of this and I'd be fine. I'd be happy. It would change my mood. It would change my mood. But now it's just I will still use it to try to change my mood if I need to. And every once in a while I'll still take a puff of it. It helps with me not smoking.
By the way, I do not smoke pot. I'm sure
No.
maybe some people were wondering because he's mentioned it several times, but yeah, I don't smoke pot or anything, or cigarettes.
Which was
or
good for me because that was all mine.
Because I am just
We don't drink. We've never been real big drinkers.
Yeah. So, anyways, I just wanted to chime in with that.
Yeah, Deanna's the good girl. She's
Thanks
one that she's keeping me nice and straight. When they stuck that needle in me to take the sample of my liver tumor to see if it was what exactly it was, that spot where they stuck me, I could see the little pinhole. They put a Band-Aid over it and everything. That spot down in my liver, it hurt for like a long time. Like it just stopped hurting like a week ago. That really hurt. I don't know what they did, but it went down into my liver and it hurt. So that hurt for a long time. And whenever my liver would get irritated or whatever, that was like the main focal point of the pain. Now that's kind of shifted to up a little bit. So it's like it's in a different spot. So I'm thinking, I don't know. But anyways, so there's pain in a different spot now. It's not in the same spot that it used to be. It's in a different spot. It's way less. I'm not really taking my pain pills anymore. That hydrocodone I'm not taking. I took one yesterday. I didn't take one Tuesday, and I haven't taken one today. So I'm not in very much pain. If I forget to take my stool softener and I have to go number 2, it hurts. Lots of water and my stool softeners are the key to my stomach not hurting. What else we got on today's docket? I also bought a metal detector that we're going to, I'm trying to get my son out with me and go around to some different places and try to find some cool stuff with the metal detector. When my dad was alive, he had a metal detector, and we went down to Lake Mead Beach in Boulder City, Nevada, and we were down there for about 30 minutes, and we found all kinds of stuff because the water is receded so far that the swimming part of the beach is all exposed. So when people would go swimming years ago, they would go with their earrings and their rings and their necklaces, and they would fall off and get buried in the sand and whatnot. And we went there in 5 minutes. We found like $10 and change. I found a ring, a watch. I can't remember. We found like 5 pieces of jewelry and a bunch of coins. And it was really pretty cool. And then the guy, the park ranger or whatever, told us that it's not legal to use a metal detector on the Lake Mead Beach. Let's see what else. So the taste, that's the new thing that's happening to me. The taste in my mouth is like gone. But whatever is going on in my mouth is also making it so I can't taste stuff. I just had pork chops and mashed potatoes and corn and gravy, and it was almost tasteless. It was so weird eating it because my mouth has been watering all day thinking about it. finally got the pork chops cooked, got everything ready to go. Sat down to eat mine, and it was almost tasteless. I was so disappointed. I said that I'm trying to take less chemicals, but that goes with everything. You know, I'm eating lots of healthy organic food, no more like Doritos and crap like that. So, I mean, there's really not a whole lot else I can do if the cancer is not going away with the chemo and all the stuff that we're doing and not doing. I don't know what to say, but I sure do feel a lot better. Like I said, I'm down to one or two pain pills a week. You know, everything feels really good. We should be going in for another scan pretty soon here. That's gonna tell us where we're at, how well the chemo's working, and how well all my lifestyle changes and everything are working. You know, all I can say is if you have cancer out there, or you know someone that has cancer, just hang in there. You got to keep fighting. There's my son. He knows all about it. Here's his cupcake. So everybody's chiming in today. Where's Ethan? He's gonna be around here soon, I'm sure. But yeah, you know, I really hope that everything's working on the inside because I feel great on the outside most of the time. You know, I do get tired out, but I mean, who doesn't? You know. So I'm just got my fingers crossed. You know, I feel great today, but doesn't mean I'm going to feel good tomorrow. I felt okay yesterday. Definitely, I think the main thing with me is like the week of chemo is a rough week, no matter what. You know, it doesn't matter what I eat. It doesn't matter how active I am. It's a rough week. Usually when I get home from chemo, well, Dan is super awesome about everything. So if we get home from chemo and I need a nap, I take a nap, and I take a nap almost every time I get home from chemo. It wipes me out. And usually we stop somewhere because chemo has become my thing where then I can get to eat anything I want. So when we done with chemo on the way home, Deanna says, "Okay, where are we going?" And I decide what we're gonna have for lunch. We come home and eat it, and by the time I'm done with all that, I'm ready for a nap. And usually my naps, like on Monday, my nap lasted about 16 hours. That's about it. So thank you for watching, and if you want to support us, please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.